Our Lord in today's gospel is pointing out something very unique about the church, for the seed that the first man sows is the gospel, and yet it is sown and it seems that there is no fruit. But slowly, while the farmer is sleeping, the seed sprouts and grows, and he does not know how. And so our Lord reveals the mystery to us of his hidden presence, that when we do our part within the mystical body, that is, to plant the seeds into all peoples, to all lands, and to all times, it is the Lord ultimately who brings it to full stature. And so we must simply be willing to go out and to preach the gospel to all peoples and to all times, and let the Lord, as it were, reap the harvest and prepare the seed for the harvest, for he and he alone brings things to full stature. And then he points out that when it seems that there is no hope that the gospel message will be accepted by the world, within an instant it is like the mustard seed, and it becomes a mighty tree. And so the birds of the air, that is, the followers of Christ, can take refuge within her branches. That is, we take refuge within the church, whose branches are none other than the branch of the cross, by which all that God has given to protect us comes about. That is, the fruit of the cross, the sacramental life of the church. And so, especially in our day and age, let us be strengthened with the hope and confidence that Jesus Christ will bring to full stature that which is sown by his body. Let us not worry about the time of the harvest, for the Lord knows when it is best, as it were, to see the fruit of the gospel seed come to full stature in all times, in all places, and in all souls. We must simply go forward with that complete confidence that he is the leader of the church, and although his presence is hidden with us until the end of time, he truly is with us until the end of time, guiding his mystical body, protecting her at all times and in all places. And so, when it seems by worldly standards there is no hope for the church, we wake up one day and see that the seed has sprouted and it has grown, and so souls have come to know and to love God again in this world, so that they may ultimately be happy in the world to come. And ultimately, that is what our Lord is referring to, that it is not in this world that we are to seek our happiness, but in the world to come. For once the human soul is created, that soul is created with an infinite capacity to love, which capacity can be only fulfilled by attaining the beatific vision. And so let us strive to remain faithful to the church, putting into practice all that the Lord has taught us, and most especially gaining from the sacramental life of the church those graces necessary to never compromise our faith, even to the slightest iota or the crossing of the T, but to always hold up the teachings of Christ, no matter what it may cost us in this world by human standards. For we are not here to please the world, but we are ultimately here to please our Lord, and then to gain that prize that he has promised to all those who remain faithful to him in this life, are not scandalized by the lack of conversions to the church, but who know if they do their part, ultimately souls will come to her, find refuge in her, and ultimately join the angels and saints, praising God for all eternity together.
Fructum ventris tuum,